This is a success story that I really like and I really enjoy, but I was waiting for the permission to share it so you can take a look and analyze what are the similarities and what can you do to experience the same, and how an unfortunate situation can become your biggest blessing. My name is Nancy and I am a mindset coach, and my passion is to help people to transform their lives by destroying and releasing their problems in the seed level and the metaphysical plane so it won't happen or come back again. And in this channel, I like to talk about manifestation, about past life reincarnation, the soul's journey and their correction, the different dimensions we are experiencing all day long, vibration, frequency, and all those kind of stuff. How can you become more happy, more fulfilled, and really live the life that you want to experience now? So this is actually someone that I knew for a long time. And to give you a little backstory, it's a couple, and when they met each other, they were okay with their situation, having a job more or less, money here and there, and they was okay. They intellectually, teleport. So they intellectually hear, oh yeah, having money and like becoming rich, and it seems okay. Everybody, if you ask around who don't want to become a millionaire, everybody will say yes. Thinking something intellectually is not the same that to have the desire and the energy to go against anything that is not going to show you the results. It's very different because everybody says, yeah, I want to be rich, I want to be millionaire. But are you going to be the work? Are you going to invest time in yourself to transform and become millionaire? Are you going to be willing to lose money? Because that's what happened. Like the people I know who has the most money, it's people who went also through situations that make them lose money because they were never afraid they would never get their money back. I'm not saying, yeah, waste all your money, but be wise and know that it's a learning process. So long story short, they were together, they were okay, living in the conformity of we're okay, that's fine. Things changed in the moment when they had their first child. For this, they were not planning to have a child. They wanted to have a child one day, but not as soon as the child arrived to the family, because they wanted to first improve and then make money and do this and do that, and then when they felt they were ready, then to have the child. But surprise, child came. So they were really in financial struggle. And I was talking with the girl, and I was telling her about, how can people transcend, and like how challenges are actually an opportunity to transform and become the person they meant to be. So she liked the concept, more or less she believed about it, she learned a little bit, but then after learning the concepts, then is when the work starts, because people need to go inside and really confront what are the blockages, in this case, the limited beliefs that are not allowing that prosperity to come. So they were forced to start to transform because the baby arrived and they have no money. And that pushes them to start to transform. First step, something challenging, like they cannot get rid of the baby, now they have to do something, right? So they start to work on themselves, and then they start to come up with ideas and kind of push a little harder to make something happen. So suddenly they create this business, and it seems it was okay, not so much what was their passion, but they keep pushing because they desire to have prosperity to provide for the family, right? But one day, guess what? For this, they were working with, their subconscious level. They were working on themselves and trying to transform as their best of their ability. And one day the girl came to me like devastated and saying the business didn't work out, and then suddenly disappeared from one moment to another. Boom, went to nothing. She was devastated, and now what are we going to do? And very sad. We are not. What is going to happen next? We don't have anything else going on. And because I know, and I am someone outside from her, I can see that they cannot see the bigger picture. And I say to her, the only thing you can do right now is to keep working on yourself. Challenges can actually be your blessings. And we don't know the big picture yet, but I can tell you from my experience, the moments when I really wanted, when I was auditioning and I really wanted to have a project, and they didn't cast me. And then I see the people they selected, and I was like, I am more qualified. I am more qualified for that. And I was really feeling, sad because they choose somebody else that I feel I have more qualities to perform. And just to find out a couple weeks later that a biggest project, better pay, with less hours, came and just fall in my lap. So I say to her, don't feed the fear, don't feed the negativity right now. I know it's hard and it's good. You can feel whatever you want to feel, but say and repeat, I know something bigger and better is about to happen. This challenge is just a blessing. This challenge is just a blessing, and I help her by holding her in a higher vision. I was able to imagine her and holding her in her biggest potential, because in that moment she was down and she could not do it for herself. So she left kind of sad and more or less thinking, you're just trying to convince me like this freaking horrible thing that is happening is going to be good. I could sense like she was like, I don't know if I want to believe this or not, but well, I keep praying for her. Long story short, I didn't hear from her for about a month and a half, 2 months, and suddenly I had a phone call and she wanted to meet up with me, and I was like, yes, for sure. And I meet up, and just to find super amazing news. She was just randomly, she didn't really believe that much, but she kept repeating the affirmations I say and really working on herself and seeing the challenge as a big opportunity. So one day she was just randomly walking, and then she started to have a conversation with this person, and they start to talk. So long story short, he was an investor who was a happy investor who was just looking for a way to create more money, and she was having an amazing idea for a business. So they start to talk and they start to do business together, and the business they created was giving them right away a lot of clients and a lot of money. So this is an amazing story because it involves first people believing something is happening for you as a punishment for something like losing your business that you didn't want to lose. You was investing all that energy in something that will not really create all the money you want. Another thing, having a baby was the perfect opportunity for a source of prosperity to come their way, because without the baby they will just be lazy, they will just be in the comfort zone. We're happy, we're good. Later in 5-6 years, when I'm finally successful, when I'm finally this, but things don't always work that way. Nobody is ready for anything, and the universe sometimes push situations in your life to force you to move out of your comfort zone, to start to prosper, because the universe knows your potential. So what are you learning from this? What are the challenges you are avoiding and feeling that the life is unfair, instead of seeing the opportunity in that challenge? And maybe the challenge is coming to give you a blessing. Now, I'm not saying go and like have horrible challenges that is going to make you end up in the hospital, God forbid. But take a look in your life, because this is very common, and I was there once too. Avoiding the challenges because we don't have the tools. But the challenges can always give us a blessing. There's always a blessing in disguise. So maybe you are ready for something amazing. Maybe you're ready for a prosperity. Maybe you're ready for a business. Maybe you're ready to have self-worth. Maybe you're ready to have an amazing relationship, becoming a mom or dad, or becoming a talented singer, or like a great actor. We don't know, like a businessman, or like you are about to have an amazing discovery that is going to help others, but you are in your comfort zone. Observe what are the challenges coming your way and get the tools. I have so many videos giving you tools that for sure help many people and transform the darkness into light, because we cannot manifest light in light. We can only manifest and reveal light in the darkness. So what are you going to do? This is an amazing success story, how to overcome your own limited beliefs, and how challenges were actually helping you to push you to become the person you're meant to be. So that's it for today. And if you're still listening, give me a like, share with someone you love, subscribe if you are not my subscriber yet, and I will see you next time. As always, I wish you a day full of miracles. Bye bye.